We're gonna get rid of this split rail fence. We're gonna build a 4-rail fence here in front, 6x6 pressure treated post, 2x6 railing. There's gonna be 2 8-foot gates in front. Tyrell's gonna help me trim these trees back. Thankfully, we got property stakes in the ground we can measure off of. Cleared out a lot of the branches to get a straight line to the property stake here. Property boundaries right here. I'll take a step back so you can get a picture. Trees right smack in the way. So we're gonna build the fence between the trees and the existing fence. And we're gonna 45 it. That way we don't have to cut this tree down. I'll try not to yell, I do have earplugs in. But it is Monday morning and we're thinning out all the trees here. The plan is to build a privacy fence. We got some Western redwood. We do a 6-foot tall fence from the corner of the road there, halfway down our property to where the gate is right there. Got a lot of thinning out to do. And here comes our helpers. I got my friend Johnny helping out. Always wear a hard hat in case a tree falls on your head. Earplugs, earmuffs, safety chaps.
It looks like that thing it reminds me.
He knows how to work. You like it?
Yeah.
You look amazing? My wife approves. She doesn't like it when it's too cluttered with trees either. Thank you for the cold beverage, honey. Howdy. Dad and Son's Alaska Adventures. We got the hard hat. We got the safety chaps. We're trying to be safe and clear this out to build a fence. We got lots of help today. It's a nice, muggy, wet day here in Alaska. How do you say it?
Pellegrino.
Pellegrino? Yeah. You put a little bit of lime in there, lime concentrate with some stevia. That's pretty darn refreshing.
Some pieces fall down.
LED, they don't use a lot of power.
I'm not sure.
Oh! Yeah! We've been hard at it with our hard hat. Got a big mess to clean up. Got rid of a lot of the deadfall, a lot healthier for the trees when they're not all bunched up. Plan is to build a fence here in front, as well as build a fence here along this little dirt road here. We got the first post in the ground. We're setting the corner post right now. That way we can pull a string. The rest of these will be dug with the Bobcat. You having fun, Simon?
So much fun.
I mean, it's just rock and dirt.
Yeah.
It's a little bit better than what... Oh.
Maybe having to deal with rock and dirt and wood.
Yeah, Johnny has rock, dirt, and tree roots.
You like some more rocks? Send them over.
We got one post set way down there. We thinned out the forest.
Good job, Tyrell.
You're a good concrete mixer.
Yeah.
It is Tuesday morning, and we are here at Sunbelt Rental to pick up the skid steer to make the digging holes a little easier. Well, we are hard at it, and we got the fence line mostly cleaned up where the new fence is going. Skid steer is nice and muddy. Everything is going great, mostly, for the most part, until you jump a track. Thankfully, Sunbelt's gonna send a truck out here and get that back on. Hopefully get the post concreted by tomorrow. We got quite a bit of post to do, and the rest of this we'll just clean up as we have time. 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, we got about 45 holes drilled. There's the fence line. We got about 45 holes drilled. There's going to be about 350 foot of privacy fence here. So yesterday we cleared out all the trees. This morning we leveled it out the best we could despite the mud. And we drilled all the holes. We're gonna drill the rest of the holes, and then we're gonna start concrete and post in the ground. That looks yummy. Tyrell is a hard-working kid. Hey y'all, I'm Luke. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and share. And we have a lot more fun content in common with ongoing projects, so stay tuned. And hey, I'm gonna go ahead and share my little end of the video motivation. If you want to stick around, here we go. 1 Thessalonians 5:18 says, "In everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you." This verse reminds me to be thankful, no matter what's going on in my life. It's about choosing to trust God in every situation. Because when we're thankful, we acknowledge God's goodness and faithfulness. It helps shift our focus from our struggles to all His blessings. It changes our perspective and helps us see how much we've been given. To be thankful also influences how we treat others. When we recognize that we've received God's mercy, even though we don't deserve it, we become more kind, patient, and forgiving and understanding toward those around us because God did it for us. I want to live a life marked by thankfulness, one that reflects God's love to my family and friends, to be compassionate, to be generous, and hopefully inspire someone through a positive attitude and outlook along the way. You know, we all have those difficult days when everything seems to be going wrong. You know, it just seems like sometimes nothing's going right today. Nothing's coming together the way I want. My schedule's not working, stuff's breaking. You know, whatever we're dealing with, sometimes it's best just to stop what you're doing and start singing and praising God, thanking Him for all the little things in life, you know, things we don't even realize He does behind the scenes. It can make a huge difference in our attitude and our outlook because there's always more blessings than we realize. You know, life's not easy, but it's a lot easier when we choose to be thankful, when we decide to be positive and build someone up rather than tear them down with a negative attitude and unthankful attitude. So, hey, in life's ups and downs, be thankful, be positive, encourage someone along the way. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.